second game of the series. So I'm going to head it over to the intro while I load up the next replay and get all the overlay ready. So I will see you guys in just over a minute. Have fun.
What I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, I'm watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored, time won't take this damage anymore, don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Insecure, a little unconfident, cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. I am what you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you, turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got.
It's showtime.
Sorry. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I have my cat with me now. So she is now joining me for the rest of the cast until she gets annoyed of my voice and gets off. But she is going to chill out. It is very hot in the UK again. The heat wave striking up again. And I wonder if I can point this at her. Well, that doesn't really work because I'm off the screen. But you can see my wonderful cat. She is being cute as hell as always. Let's put it back just because it's a bit of a mess on my floor. But either way, let's have a look at who is going to be our players in the next game as we head on to Game 2 of this series. Okay, so in the second game of the series, Media, of course, up 1-0 at the moment. It's going to be Gypsy. Now, Gypsy, one of the newer players to Media. He wasn't part of them in the olden days. I say the olden days, I mean like 2001 or so when they were last properly active. But I guess they're active around 2008 still, because Idra was still playing there. They kind of... They went a little bit inactive during StarCraft 2, of course, in the start of that. Artosis moved over to Korea, obviously, and Idra switched to StarCraft 2 and stuff. So, they're back again, and Gypsy, one of the newer players that's joined their ranks. He is one of the North American Terrans. One of the only North American Terrans, actually. He's not actually played a game yet in the STPL. His one win... Wait, yes he has. He played one game, he didn't play his second game, but neither did their opponent. So he's 1-0 at the moment. Hasn't played against Protoss in the tournament. I know from... Sorry, yeah, DM is up 1-0. Man, my brain is dying. Like, it even says it right on the overlay as well, I'm looking at it. But either way, DM up 1-0. This is going to be Game 2. Gypsy going to be looking to get his team back on the board, and his opponent is going to be fighting for DM. It's PRL. Now, PRL, if I remember correctly, is some cow pun, unless I'm getting it mixed up with someone else, but there's some guy with a name that means cow or moo or something. But either way, he did a good job last round, went 1 for 1. He's actually 0 for 3 against Terran, so it's Protoss versus Terran, not his best matchup by far. He is 1 for 2 currently in this round, and this is going to be his chance to take a little bit of pride back to his PvT, and also take DM up 2-0 as they move on to their map, which is going to be Hitchhiker. Now, Hitchhiker from 2008 or 2007, one of the two, might be 2007. One of the coolest two-player maps in my opinion. Very small path going through the center of the map there, but a winding path around the edge, blocked off by stacked temples and side disruptors, making it a longer path to stop the rush distance. Of course, the very small choke in the middle, going to be hard for either player to break through early game, but a little bit easier for Protoss as they can get their units across the map a bit quicker. And the mains are very big in a very weird shape, so we could see a lot of cool action here. We saw a great TBT here between Radley and Rogi the other day, and hopefully we're going to see yet another good game here, this time between Gypsy and PRL. It's STPL Season 1, Round 4, Week 4, no, Round 2, Week 4. Media versus DM, Gypsy versus PRL. Okay, and starting us off in the top left-hand position, 10 o'clock, we do have the Blue Terran fighting for media. It's going to be Gypsy. And his opponent down here in the bottom right, I've just realized the overlay was off. It's back on now, guys, so don't fear. I turned it off the other day when it broke, but I forgot to turn it back on. There we go. So down in the bottom right hand corner, it's going to be PRL. Now PRL has sent out an incredibly early probe, and this can only mean one thing. He is going to be proxying. And now the important thing I did mention is it's a very, very big main. Oh my god, he's showing the probe. He's choosing to show the probe. Why would you... Okay, so is he faking a proxy? Is that what he's doing? He is. He's faking a proxy. He's making Gypsy think that there's a proxy here. He's trying to harass the SCV into pulling an SCV off the line. That's going to delay the economy of Gypsy extensively. But Gypsy's forced to use a lot of APM against this. A little bit easier for PRL to do this. PRL doesn't really have to worry about a building not finishing and things like that. But he's faking a proxy. He's actually adding on an assimilator here as well. Just to be annoying. Gas Steel, very powerful on this map. Very hard for Terran to hold on to their main without those gas units. And it looks like PRL not done yet. He's still going to be cheeky. He's making it look like there's a proxy. You can see Gypsy pulls his SCV down here. He's trying to scout out where this proxy is. And this is going to be very, very annoying for him. He's actually going to build his barracks down here. Now, this isn't a bad decision. You can actually lift the barracks up and fly it over there, build some marines on the other side. But, of course, if you do that... Oh, he's going 2 racks. Okay, I completely missed that. That's 2 racks from him. Now, 2 racks, there is a build in TVP called Shallow 2. One of the pro players that did it quite a lot was actually C. I saw him use it in a tournament when Brood War really came back into fashion in about 2015, when C switched back and everything. Like he popularized the build. It allows you to get a lot of marines early on. You go for medics as well. Now, of course, the assimilator being up here is going to make it a little bit harder to do that. And this could be to lift over here just to be annoying. But we will have Gypsy moving in. He's going to scout the main. Now, he sees one pylon. He sees the assimilator, but does he go and check for the other pylon? He misses it. So he does not yet know where that gateway is. And that's going to be very annoying. Now, Gypsy actually going down here. Now, he does find it, but wait. Where is the gateway? There is no gateway by PRL. What is his plan here? Is he going Nexus first? Okay. He's going... What am I looking at? So he's got Nexus first at a mineral-only base into cannons. Huh. Very, very interesting. Now, Gypsy's actually pulled a kingdom. He's blocked his marines in his little choke there. That's going to be very annoying. Now, I think he was going to try and cannon rush from back here, but that is not going to work. Now, of course, he did block any tanks for a very, very long time, but I mean, what's his plan going to be? Like, how is he going to make this work? You can see him going after that SCV. Of course, the probe has been damaged, so the SCV not going to be able to do too much. And we do have a couple of gateways finally coming in. We have a cannon coming in as well. Now, Gypsy is going to pull all of his, or at least half his SCVs. He's going for the counter all in. Now, is this going to work? There's only one cannon. We see some probes being pulled. He needs to pull a few more if he wants to survive. He needs to stop the Marines from getting on top of the cannons. And can he do it? Looks like he will be able to with the Marines attacking the cannon. Is it going to be enough? Cannons do an obscene amount of damage to Marines. 20 damage, so 2 shots from a cannon will kill the Marines. And this all in, unfortunately for Gypsy, is going to be halted. We see a bunker was trying to be constructed, but the cannons are down, and GG! Despite the weirdest build order in the world, PRL is going to take DM up 2-0 in the series. Okay, now I'm going to be the first to admit I actually have no idea what we just watched. Like, that has to be one of the strangest games I've seen on that map and in the STPL in general. We saw the 2 racks fail by Gypsy. Interestingly, he still chose to go for it despite seeing 2 cannons. Not really sure what that's about, but still, I guess it was fine. That didn't work. The late Forge somehow saved PRL and actually gives him his first Protoss versus Terran win. I'm certain that even though it was a weird game, he takes those. I know I would as well. And that's going to make him feel pretty good. So he is going to take his team up 2-0. And if we have one of the next 2 DM players winning, you just saw my cat's tail just zoom up in the air just there. She's hitting me with her tail right now. We will see a DM victory. But of course, if media can pull this back, we may go on to the ace match. So don't go anywhere, guys. I am hosting up the next replay. I'm going to throw it over to the intro. And let's get ready with our 3rd game of the series. See you guys soon.